Hi, it's Megan. When Giorgio Armani had their friends and family sale, I wandered into a Nordstrom, frankly, because I didn't want to do some work I had to do, just to test out some of the products. I hadn't been to an Armani boot counter very often in the past year or two. It's such a pricey brand. A lot of times I buy it when they do the friend and family sale because it's easier and cheaper. So I was really curious about the CC cream. A couple of people had mentioned it to me and I really wanted to check it out. And also I wanted to check out colors. I'd actually ordered the number 3 shade, but was super curious to see some of the others and also what kind of undertone it had, because that's the problem with ordering products like that online, is like the undertone makes a huge difference. I need a yellowish undertone, and for those who are like me and need a yellowish undertone, you will be very pleased. That's what I felt I saw in basically all the shades, all of the shades. So I went in and I basically was tested or whatever for shades, and they gave me a 4. So I'd ordered a 3 and I got a 4. And so I'm going to show you, I have outdoor pictures, outdoor swatches, so you can see what they look like next to each other. They are so close. I can see the difference on my arm. I honestly can't see the difference on my face. So number 3 is like light medium skin with yellow undertones. Number 4 is medium skin with yellow meets neutral undertones, but since they all lean a little bit yellow anyway, I don't know. So I did 4 in another video, and I've got 3 on in this video. Usually on a daily basis, I'll very often wear something like a CC or BB cream because I luckily have good skin. For the videos, I almost never do it because the cameras are so precise and so exact. Every little flaw shows, and a heavier foundation just looks a lot better on camera. It actually shows up more on my computer screen than it does on YouTube. Somehow YouTube softens it a little bit. So these range 7 shades. 1, which is very pale with pale yellow undertones, all the way to 7, which is deep skin tones with golden undertones. And they are $50 for 1.1 fluid ounce. So I always think these things seem expensive, but this is a little bit more expensive. Go figure, right? Given that's Armani than a lot of the others. So they say, they also give you this cute little sheet, which I actually kind of like. Lancome does that too. They say Giorgio Armani Laboratories creates Luminessence CC, the first broad spectrum SPF 35 color control bright moisturizer for an anti-fatigue effect. Well, since I haven't been sleeping well, that's good. The lightweight formula with incredibly cool texture moisturizes the skin, corrects and unifies skin tone, and 3, illuminates face for a healthy glow. And they say here that it's in 8 shades. 24-hour hydration, reduction appearance of dark spots, redness, pores, lines, and wrinkles, brightness, UV protection. Skin tone is naturally even, luminous, and it's tested under dermatological control. This is it on. I put a little bit of translucent powder and a little bit of concealer under my eyes because I needed it. But other than that, that's all I have. And then I've got blush. I didn't even really put bronzer on for this video, which I also usually do because it looks a lot better on camera. So you could kind of see how it looks. And like I said, I could not see the difference on my skin. I can see it on my wrist, so I'll put them on my wrist. So this one right here, God, this is like $5 worth of product or something ridiculous. I'm going to put on my wrist right now. But this is number 3. And then number 4. When I was at the counter, the Armani counter, the makeup expert, they had this big beauty event that day. The makeup expert basically put foundation on over the CC cream, and that's really what she recommends for a more polished look. But if you do have good skin or don't like a heavy look, so that's 3 and that's 4. So you can see a slight difference, but if I blend them on my wrist in a little bit more, like where does one start and the other begins, I don't see it on my face. And I think part of that's just, you know, we have all these colors on our face anyway, whether we're out in the sun or not, and this and that and the other. They have an incredibly luminous finish to the CC cream, which I love. I think it is among the better or best CC creams that I have tried, and I do think it's a light coverage, but it actually does live up to some of those promises. So I put this in my favorite products of March, even though I'm not actually getting to the video till April, because it's the only CC cream I've actually been happy seeing on camera, and I do like the luminous kind of effect that it has. There's like what a product says it does, and then it's what it actually does, and I do think it delivers on that. So worth the $50? Only you can decide. I don't need a lot of it, honestly. It gets great coverage without a lot of product. And then the other thing you can do if you want something like this is you can take one of the heavier powders and just use this under the heavier powders, and then you're still going to get kind of that luminous, softer look. But overall, this is one of my favorite new products of the year, which doesn't seem right given that it's a CC cream, right? Who gets excited about CC cream? I just did. Anyway, I think that's it. If you have suggestions or other colors or comments on this CC cream, if you wear it with the foundation or without, I'd love to hear. If you have suggestions, again, this is a suggested video, so if you have suggestions, I would love to hear that. Please subscribe, and I also do videos for my book, Get Your Child to the Top, which is a parent-focused education. Thank you very much.